Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Irish Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends Z8's episode 76, and we're going to have a little bit of a Lumiose exploration. Now I'm not going to go over seasonal or viewer challenges at this point, guys. I am recording this as the last kind of thing before we actually get a stream going, and I kind of wanted to have a bit of fun and explore. So let me pick up these Pokeballs. Pretty much what we are going to do, like I said, no seasonal goals, no viewer goals. Pretty much we are just going to explore Lumiose, okay? So it's pretty simple. We are going to go by each little quadrant, pizza slice. Each pizza slice, so like this is a pizza slice, this is a pizza slice, you know. We're going to go by each little segment and make sure we are not missing any shinies anywhere. Obviously, this is the line to start, so yeah, here's the tough thing. I need to check, I think, the ground level of this entire thing before I go up. Because I have a feeling that I missed a lot of stuff the last time I did something like this. Right? So let's just go explore, see if we can't find an extra shiny or something along the way and have a good time. Now, I'm not expecting to find anything. It's not like I was playing or found a shiny or we're resetting or anything like that. I just, truth be told, I have a couple more videos to edit and I can't stream while I'm also editing a bunch of these videos and having a bunch of things going. So I'm kind of like wanting to still play this game and do some exploration and have some fun, but I can't really do too much, right? I'm kind of limited. I can record, but I cannot stream. So unfortunately I am a little restricted, but I still want to play this game. I want to explore, I want to have a good time, and this is the best way I think I can do it. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we check like every part where Pokemon can spawn in this like little slice. Now, am I expecting anything? Ooh. That would have been a cool shiny right there. But the thing looks green on the bottom. And then that would be a cool shiny, but again, not shiny. Oh, not to mention from here, we would hear the sparkle sound. Right? Yeah. Either way, let's continue exploring. I don't think there are any shiny or any Pokemon that spawn over in this area, really. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but yeah, we were just over here like literally last episode, so I think it's more like a rogue Trubbish or something, like, you know, just one of those guys chilling kind of in the corner. But yeah, I could have just edited videos, but the thing that sucks is it feels like there's a lot of, I don't want to say wasted time. I was going to say wasted time, but it doesn't sound right. There's a lot of time where if I'm editing a video, it's, you know, it's going to process, it's going to do all that stuff. And there's not much I could do about it. I can't go up yet. So let's keep checking, kind of. Is there anything over here? Oh, here's a Trubbish, but it's definitely not shiny. Hey, buddy. So that way is kind of dead end. We'll check the routes after this, but yeah, pretty much I have an episode editing or literally processing right now. It says it'll take an hour and something. Obviously times can vary during all that, but because I have an hour something time, it's like I could go do something else. But I don't know. I want to play this game. I want to maybe try to find random shinies. I want to have a good time. And that's the purpose of this. Can I come across a random... I literally am running in the same spot I just was a second ago. Can I find a random shiny? You know? Can I run around and just pick up an extra shiny or two? Because 10 are saved. And who knows if I run by an area and there's been a shiny hiding or sitting somewhere. You know... We have so many Pokemon, we need shiny. And the little guy shrunk. So like, it's kind of that same thing where it's like, oh, you can catch Feebas here now. Wait, I gave her an alpha Feebas. So I wonder if you catch that Feebas. That's cool. I didn't know that becomes like a permanent fixture you can catch. That's pretty cool. I do think that's everything on the ground level. Oh no, I totally forgot about that area over there. So let's go check over here. Yeah, so if you complete that mission, Feebas can spawn there. Can that thing be shiny? I'm meaning to check something. So I'm not seeing any Pokemon over here, and obviously this is the end of this little like pizza slice, as I'm gonna call it, or refer to it as. I mean, I guess I could check over here for a shiny. I don't really care for any Fletchlings. If I scare a Fletchling off that's shiny, truthfully, I'm not gonna care that much. It sounds mean, but I'm just really not gonna care that much. Because I think it makes the most sense if I not worry about it. So I think let's move by building and try, because we've checked the ground floor of this. That's done. Let's progress up top, see if we can't find something. Because I'm lucky we found as many shinies that we have throughout our playing time, but like, we could always use more. That's a Pidgeotto. Obviously, some of the guys we would hate to see, even though any shiny is awesome. Any of the like Fletchling or the Pidgeline, unless they're alpha. You know, any of like the Spinarak or Ariados line. Any of those that we have complete, it would be a little... Man, you would have been a cool shiny to just randomly encounter up here. Hold on. Can you be alpha? So, hold on. I want to test this really quick. So, that's like 20 something meters. So, okay, let's try to... Gotta run away 70. Run back. I just want to see if I can make it alpha. I don't know if those things in the center can be alpha. Because this may be kind of an inefficient, but this might be easier way to shiny hunt if you don't have a shiny. Right? Maybe I should go a little bit farther since it can swim. Oh, there it goes. I was like, it didn't spawn this time. I don't know if these guys in the center can be alpha or shiny or anything like that. I think they can be. Because if that Feebas can become alpha or become shiny, that would be pretty cool. I'm trying to trigger it to turn into an alpha. Because if it can become an alpha, it can become a shiny. Okay. See, I feel like I should almost walk away and make sure I'm like 80 something. Because it moves. So yeah. So I think it's at 70 that it despawns. And then at like 50 it respawns. Yeah. Okay, I can experiment with this later. Either way, let's keep moving. Yeah, I was trying to see if there's like a spawn point that can trigger it, but I don't think there is. Alright, let's keep going through this pizza slice. We gotta make up for time I wasted doing that. I think it can become shiny, and I think it can become alpha. But that'd be good to find out, because I feel like some Pokemon, like, kind of just Even though I bet it's possible for them to become shiny in alpha, I sometimes feel like it's not going to happen for certain Pokemon. Like these guys, I constantly fear I'm never going to find a Flabébé. Anyone down here want to be shiny? No, it doesn't look like any of the Bunnelby are, and doesn't look like the Ralts is either. That sucks. Alright, keep moving. See, a lot of these areas are areas I've kind of already explored, or neither that you are shiny. And you're a guaranteed alpha. Okay, that's the roof over there. We're gonna ignore that for now. Oh boy, how do I want to do this? There we go. I think I need to... Oh, hey, Pidgey. Sorry, didn't mean to start you, buddy. Oh, hold on a minute. I just heard a shiny sound effect. Where? Okay. Is it gonna be a Bunnelby? I'm trying to guess in my head right now what it could be. Right? And like if I can guess, I'll be very happy. Okay, so I'm thinking it's a Bunnelby. Right? I obviously do not have any guess yet, but I have a guess. You know what I mean. But my guess is Bunnelby. It's not Bunnelby. Wait, hold on. It wasn't Bunnelby. Oh my god! It's Flabébé! I think I literally just talked into existence that I would not find a shiny Flabébé as I walked by those! Oh my god! That was so hard to tell! It's not a great Flabébé, but it is a Flabébé! What in the world? Let's get this moved over. I'm actually shocked. We have a shiny Flabébé. Wow. And that wasn't there a second ago. That just totally respawned in. Alright, so that's another shiny for the ZA Dex. We're at 42 out of 227. And we got one of the color. Oh, dude, when it went over, I thought it was a Bunnelby. 100%. When it triggered, I thought it was a Bunnelby. I'm gonna have to rewatch when I make the short to see if I notice if the sparkles happened off in the corner or something. I thought it was a Bunnelby. I mean, that's why I paused and I was thinking it's gotta be a Bunnelby. Another guess was gonna be these Pat Rats down here, but it was when I was jumping this way. And so because I was jumping this way, I totally thought, oh, it has to be the Bunnelby. But then I paused like, oh, could it be the Ralts? And I started to double guess myself. I was never gonna guess the Flabébé. Ever. And that's not one that was sitting there and raiding or anything. That was just a random spawn. So Yeah, that was completely as random as you can get. Oh, I don't think I checked back down here, did I? No, I did not. I did not check in here, because I ran right by it. Hold on, I have to go down here and check before I continue my adventure up here. I mean, the only thing can be like Magikarp, and I think, oh, there's an Eevee there. That would have been cool. Man, could you imagine if I walked by a random Eevee? And then I think there's Patrats up here. Yeah, neither is shiny, so... Alright, so let's head up here. Dude, that shiny completely... I paused because I so wanted to guess. And I was so certain I was going to nail it. And boy, did I just not nail it. I did the dead opposite, man. Alright, let me explore these buildings here. I'm not expecting much. Hey, Badoo, sorry, don't mean to scare you, buddy. Does Kakuna Tree have any shinies? I don't see any green. Nope, all yellow. How you guys doing? Man, if I see... I honestly, I kind of want to try to get all those guys on that tree shiny. Okay. Hold on a minute. I know it's flying away. I dropped a save. Oh, actually, I'll just make it easier. Never mind. I thought he was flying away. And we got a Pidgey. What? Okay, another random Pidgey. That... Oh, did it spark? Was there a sound effect when I went down there? I had an airplane. I don't know if the airplane, you could hear it flying overhead. There was an airplane flying over. All right, is this Pidgey better than any of our Pidgeys? So our current Pidgey is 2 pretty goods and fantastic. This is 3 very goods and a pretty good. That's actually better than our Pidgeotto. Three very goods and a pretty good. That's actually better than our Pidgeot. Sad enough. I mean, we don't have a fantastic, which is kind of a... it is better than this Pidgeotto, though. Alright, I'm gonna level this thing up to a Pidgeotto and we'll replace our other Pidgeotto. So this Pidgeotto can go here. Let me go, you know, get this guy evolved. I can't believe the shiny luck we're having right now. I mean, it's not a new shiny. It is an upgrade, though. Like, that I can be positive about. I can talk about the positivity of it being an upgrade. Because it is an upgrade. It is a better version. So, probably only 1 medium candy? Yeah, there we go. We're good. And we will get this guy into a Pidgeotto. And now we'll replace our Pidgeotto. Yeah, no, it's one of those things where you'll randomly just find an upgrade. Now, is it the biggest and best upgrade ever? No. Obviously, but it is still an upgrade, and yeah. I mean, having an extra Pidgeotto makes the box look a little bit more diverse in its... Yeah. But we'll save. We're good. Dude, I can't believe we're what, like... That was like 17 minutes in, and we have 2 shinies. All right. It was just a Pidgey, though. So look. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to jump down here. Hey, guys, how you doing? Sorry, let me climb up. I didn't mean to startle you. So a Flabébé is a new shiny, though, and that's awesome. Alright, so this is where I was before. Okay. So I think we covered everything. Here. Yeah, I think we covered everything besides the Hotel Z area. So let's go check that area out. And we'll just fly over here. Now, this is going to be one of those longer episodes where we just chill, we vibe. And, you know, I thought before we get to the streaming, like, really get to it where we kind of nail down and focus on streaming, having one more of these where I can just kind of relax, not worry about dealing with talking to a ton of people or stuff, you know. Oh, I just realized my mistake. I just jumped down. Yep. My bad. I forgot to pull Gyarados back out. Man, this is going great. I'm doing good. No, like it's actually kind of cool that we've got another Pidgey. I mean, filling up a box of extra shinies is always going to be awesome. And yeah, we can come over here. Spinarak there, not shiny. Alright. There is over here where I don't think I checked. Hey guys. Yeah, you know, one of you could be shiny or alpha or something, but nah. All that changes is the color, man. I've literally spent hours trying to reset that location, I'm not gonna lie. And nothing ever changes but the colors. I've never seen an alpha there. I've obviously never seen a shiny there. That's like the one location off camera because I was trying to get alphas of older forms. I will openly admit to spamming. Oh, hey buddy. Sorry, didn't mean to start out you. Like, honestly, like, I don't run around and reset stuff for shinies. The only area I have ever spent tons of time off camera resetting is that area. Because I constantly wanted to try to get an alpha. Wanted to try to... Haha, nailed it. There's something down there. Alright. But yeah, I'm constantly amazed how sometimes, even with the shiny charm, when I was trying to reset, I can reset literal, like, areas. Hello? Can we climb? There we go. Gotta make it difficult for ourselves, don't we? But yeah, that area, I will openly admit. Can you make it over there? I don't think so. I don't want to fall off. Like, I'll actively admit all day how much time I've spent in that area trying to reset. I'm amazed I haven't got a shiny from that area from resetting as much as I have over there looking for alphas. It's actually amazing to me how much time I've spent. Because it is one of the areas I have spent hours off camera resetting, looking for alphas. Looking for the different colors when, like, I was just looking for the Pokemon in general. Oh, hey, Espers. Obviously, neither are you pinks and neither are you shiny. Oh, yeah, there's a Riolu over here that could be shiny. That'd be a cool shiny to find. Nope, not shiny. We'll go up here and then I think we're completely done. Yep. Yeah, no, there's quite a few areas I've tried to reset a number of times. And I just constantly kept getting denied. All right, last but not least, in this area, we are going to check Wild Zones 1 and Wild Zones 2. Is about to turn nighttime, though. Oh, you shiny would be cool because you would have been an alpha, but no. Thankfully, when it comes to Wild Zone 1, there are still quite a few shinies we need as long as it's not Fletchling. Oh, man, we're finding alphas left and right, aren't we? Now, Wild Zone 1. Ow! Yo! Chill! Ah! Okay. So the Pokemon we are looking for that could be shiny. Ow! What the hell, Mareep? Jeez. Dude, everything's just trying to kill me. Okay, I need to get out of here. That frickin' Mareep's gonna kill me, bro. Yeah, you. You know, I'm gonna let it switch tonight. I'm gonna stare at this thing as I talk, so it knows what it did to me. Bunnelby, Mareep, funny enough, yes, Mareep, Scatterbug, and Pichu are all Pokemon we can get here shiny. Any Alpha Shiny would actually help us, though, because we don't have Alpha Shinies of any of them. And those would be upgrades over the regular Shinies. So anything here could be shiny, especially you. That would help big time. Now, thankfully, resetting for Pichu is rather simple. Like, if I go to my handy little tool, the Lumiose City map at trainerlab.top/LZA, and I go to, like, click the, like, door entrance, Pichu, the Mareep, and the two Pidgeys off to the side over here. This one, and then this one over there. You can see them both up on top. That, the Pichu, and these Mareep. Right here. Every time I enter and exit this building, they reset. So thankfully, shiny hunting Pichu is as simple as enter, exit, enter, exit, enter, exit, right? I'm not gonna do that now, but I'm just saying. It's simple. And then boom, shiny Pichu. Okay, man, you really didn't play along with the bit. But yeah, let's run through this one more time. Obviously, the Mareep looking adorable. Yeah, any of these guys besides the Fletchling could be shiny. Unless the Fletchling's Alpha, then it could be shiny. Anyone else would be welcomed. Oh yeah, except Riedel. Unless he's Alpha, again. And let's check up here just because it did reset, and then we'll go to Wild Zone 2. Then after that, we'll go check the next slice. So thankfully, we've already got... Can we climb up? Thank you. Thankfully, we've already got 2 shinies. Why one is... I mean, it was a small upgrade, the Pidgey. And then we got a new one in Floette. I mean, this is why I like to go around and just casually chill and check. We are going to do Wild Zone 2 since it does kind of split into the first area, so yeah. Staryu isn't shiny. Bidoof isn't shiny. It didn't look like it had the purple. So... Yep. Okay, so obviously when it comes to here, you're not shiny. You aren't shiny. The only dupe here would be the Magikarp and this Kakuna here. Anything else shiny would be a welcome thing. I mean, technically, Bidoof would be a dupe. But a dupe in the, like, softest sense. Right? Like... Technically, we can still evolve it, you know, it's a dupe, but not really. It is nighttime, which does impact our ability to check stuff. So let's go get the wild zones out of the way while it's night. All right. So first wild zone is Wild Zone 12. We've got 2 shiny Vanillite here before. I would like to see something else shiny, if I could nitpick. Now, are we going to get that luck? I'm just going to have to rip people out. I doubt it. Everything here looks normal. Or I mean as normal as this area gets. Yeah, everything looks pretty normal, so everything looks good. Only thing left to check is down here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to enter this area because of the frickin' zone. So I'm going to have to go down the side. So we're going to re-enter 12 just so we can, you know, enter from the side, unfortunately. Alright. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. Alright. See, and there we go. Everything's not shiny. Honestly, I want to find a different shiny, if I'm honest, other than Vanillite here. Because it feels like I'm cursed to run through here and only find Vanillites. Which is not good. There's quite a few Pokemon here in Wild Zone 12, which would be very big help. Alright, we'll go check Wild Zones 5 and 16. And then we'll go and try to check the areas we can. Wait for daytime. So, Wild Zone 5. A lot of things. This is where we lost the Abra, even though we redeemed it in hyperspace. There's a few things here that'd be cool. Pidgey would be okay. Bellsprout would be awesome. Another Venipede would be awesome. Whirlipede would be awesome. You know, there's quite a few good shinies here. Unfortunately, none of these guys are, so we keep moving. Now, every time I go up here, and this is going to be like this for the rest of the time, I'm going to get so nervous around this area. Just so I make sure I don't lose another Abra. You're not shiny. You're not shiny, okay. I don't care if they teleport away after I confirm they're not shiny. You don't look shiny either, you look too colorful. Yeah, okay. All of y'all can teleport away, I don't care. Alright, down we go. Shiny Bellsprout down here. Nope. I tried to will it into existence, I'm not gonna lie. Really tried to will that one. Shiny Alpha Whirlipede! Nope, you're normal. There was a Venipede down here last time. Could we get a second one? Does not look like it. Does not sound like it. Does not look like it. All I hear is hate. Alright. So up here, all that's left are another two shots at Abra. Pidgeotos, which look regular. The Electrikes, which look regular. Then we have two shots at Abra, and there's an Electrike down there we can check. So obviously not shiny. And up we go. Pidgeotos over there don't look shiny. Abra doesn't look shiny. And the Electrike doesn't look shiny. Alright, we'll travel to Wild Zone 16 and then we'll try to take care of our little space that we can investigate as much as we can. I might just turn it to daytime to try to make it easier on me. So Wild Zone 16. Obviously the big guy we would want is the Froakie in the center. It is not shiny. I mean, you can just see. Not shiny. I would not mind one of the Phalanx to be shiny. They're just not. And then Flaffy, we've got the Alpha Ampharos. If I got another shiny Alpha Ampharos, I would just trade it away. I'd do a little giveaway. But nothing shiny here. We're good. Alright, it's slowly becoming daytime. You know, there's still areas we can check around here without going up. Yeah. No, we're good. We're gonna fly down to the Pokemon Research Lab. And let's go check the ground floor of everything we can. Shiny Pichu. Oh, okay, buddy. Good talk. Both Pidgeys or Pidgey. I should have just said non-shiny. I freaked. I don't know why I panicked. They're Pidgeys. Oh god, they're Pidgeys. Run. Hey, Spinnerack. None of you guys in there look shiny, so you look good. I mean, I'll hear the jingle if I did miss any of them. Okay. That's that, so we can't go that way. Yeah, no. These nighttime zones really mess with, your capabilities. Like, I know the Infinite ZA Royale is kind of cool and all, but also it's like, it'd be cool if you could just like shut it off temporarily. Alright, so let's check. Alright, is Alpha? Nope. Hey, yo, you, middle. Yeah, you. Be Alpha. Actually, just be shiny. You know what? Skip, be Shalfa, okay? Be Shalfa. Be the best Shalfa you can be, buddy. Think it's gonna take my advice? No, me neither. Alright, we really don't care if we scare off the Fletchling. I love Fletchling, I love Talonflame, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, if I accidentally lose one of them shiny, it's not the end of the world. Right, we all agree it definitely would not be the end of the world. Alright, so this thing is about to wrap up, so I can check this area. So we'll just give it a second, and there we go. It fades away, and now we're able to explore to our heart's content. Take a sip of my drink. Do a big stretch. Big stretch. And open. All right, Switch OLED, you could move a little bit quicker, buddy. You really made me look kind of dumb there. All right, let's head in. So there are a few possible Pokemon to be shiny. The one we'd want least is a Magikarp. I mean, would it be the end of the world if one was shiny? Nah, it really wouldn't be. But, yeah, I think the only way up there is back through here. I think. Or maybe I can only get from the top. Interesting. So obviously, we've already checked over there. That's not a concern. This way, I think, leads to the sewers. Yeah, there's the Spinnerack. There's... Wait. There's the sewers. Oh, oh. Wait, there's stuff that can spawn over here. Yo, any shinies? You know, any one of y'all could have been shiny and it would have been cool. But, alright. Don't be shiny. That's fun. Don't live up to your potential. Can you believe those guys? It's not raining, so there's no chance for a Goomy to spawn over here. No Goomy. Big sad. Oh look, cute Leafeon though. That's adorable. And a cute Pupitar. Can I just say, after the Metapod versus Metapod like hardened battle thing, can I be honest that when Gold and Silver or you know, the Johto anime came out, I constantly hoped they'd have a Pupitar v Pupitar like recreation of the hardened battle, and it just never came to fruition, and it made me a little sad. Oh, sorry, Pat Rat. Didn't mean to startle you, buddy. Alright, let's just keep exploring, check these areas over here, and get them checked off. Oh, that's a Pidgeot. Okay. Oh, that's over there. What? Oh, hey, Luke. Hey, Riolu. Didn't see you there, buddy. Don't be aggressive. Don't be aggressive. Okay. I really was not expecting the Riolu there. Totally forgot you can spawn there. Hey, Badoo. And there's the Pidgeot. Alright. So we've checked all of this. We are, to get up on that roof over there, we're going to have to just travel down here. So we might as well just fly back and run over and use the thing. Shiny Pichu. Nope. Okay. Neither of you better shine. Good. 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 I'm glad we're on the same page. That backpack looks familiar. Alright, let's head to the top and we'll explore around here, and this will be the second slice done. I know we're moving at kind of a slow, very slow pace. So see down there, no sparkle, no shiny. No sparkle, no shiny. Now, will we find one up here? I don't know. Dude, I'm still kind of like shocked about the Flabebe. Like, if I'm honest, it's just something I wasn't expecting at all. Because it's just like, I've seen so many different Flabebe. Seen so many different Floette, and not a single one of them wants to be shiny. And it's just like, it amazes me that that one just happened to be shiny. I mean, that's the odds of it, right? You never know. How's the Magikarp over there doing? He's orange. Good, good, good. But it's just like, you know, you never know when a moment like that will surprise you. You're obviously just a regular Larvitar, so I'm gonna fly over here and scare this Delibird, unfortunately. I don't want to, but they panic so easily. Alright, we'll wrap around here. Hey, buddy. Need to use shiny, keep moving. You're definitely not shiny, so keep moving. I guess we will get up here and check really quick. I mean, we kind of saw it from over there. Hey, buddy. And I don't think there is anything over on this thing. No, okay. I find it funny how some of the pat rats will run away, but then some of them just do not care that you exist. Like, there's one, the one I'm really thinking of is the one over by the Floette, over, I mean, I'll show you eventually, but it's where, it's up over here. It's over, like, in this area, right? And he just does not care if you exist. You can run straight up to him and he'd just be like, okay, that's cool. Nice to see you, dude. And it's just like, done. Could care less. Unbothered by your existence. He never runs away. He never hides. He just kind of is there. Okay, that leads down there. Neither of the bunnies are shiny. So up we go and we can check this area. Unfortunately, there's not much up here. You know, but yeah. I just find it funny how certain Pokemon will act differently in this game. Made the jump. Let's go. Up. Dude, every time I can't get up and I have to say up, I feel like I'm like a kid. I'm just like, upsies. Give me upsies. And then the game's like, no upsies for you. It's just like, you know, it's like, okay, cool game. I get it, you hate me, but can't I get up? And it's like, no. Suffer. It's like, okay, fair. I'll just suffer then. Alright, so all of that's been checked. Let's fly over here and we'll go check this next area. You know, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep getting stuff done. So, yeah. Did Alright. I just got a notification on Discord. I have it muted so you guys couldn't hear it. I'm gonna have to look at that. Why am I getting friend requests on Discord? Interesting. Alright, we're gonna check the ground layer. Obviously 16 and 5's done, so we don't have much area to check. But we do have a little bit. So let's go and run around and check. So that area in there, I think I can only get through by like actually climbing up top. So there's a few areas like that. We're not going to worry about them too much. There are no Pokemon up here. Except at night, I believe Ghastly can spawn in this area. But during the day, we're like, we're big chill. There's nothing going to be spawning here. However, this does lead down to like the back part of this area. But yeah, no Pokemon spawn down here, so yeah. I really think most of this stuff is I have to get up on the roof. I don't think I'm missing much that's on the ground floor. And I think any of the areas are accessible by the roof only too. Trying to think. I don't think so. Alright, yeah, let's just go to the roof. If I see anything, I'll jump down and check it. Because it's not the end of the world. Up we go. Oh, Dendene would have been a cool shiny. Badoo, sorry little buddy, I don't mean to startle you. I really wish there was some way, like, you could convey through the microphone, like if you had it connected, like you could convey to the Pokemon you're not a threat. You know, just be like, hey buddy, I'm here just because I'm exploring, I'm not here to harm you, you know, and just, you know, not have them be aggressive or run away scared, like, you could just talk them down, you know? Not a thing. I wish it was. The Absol's obviously not shiny. Yeah, so that takes care of this area. One thing I am going to do really quick is, I know I can't jump from here to get there, but I am going to jump down and over so I can get up there, because there are Pokemon up there. There's like one of each of the Pavilion line, but I don't know if, you know. I think at a certain point climbing up this, there would be a sparkle sound effect where you would know. But yeah. Obviously none of them are shiny. I still want you shiny, dude. Ever since I looked up Spoopa's shiny, I've been so wanting it, because it just looks so cool. Like, I just didn't know it was like, it went that hard. And I missed. Fair enough. Alright, let's go find a way up. Guess I might have to go this way. Let's wrap around. I need to find a way to get up in order to make sure that I can explore stuff. So slow and steady. Oh, there's the Toxel, baby. Just chilling there. Didn't he make a friend, though? A Thievul. No, it wasn't a Thievul. What was it? No, it was the pre-evolution. Hey, guys, neither you are shiny. I'm sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Yeah, it was the pre-evo. Nickit. That's what it was. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything here. I think those are the only Pokemon. And so, yeah. I think we've checked everywhere that isn't up. So now we go up. It's just that simple. All right. This is the lady with all the floettes. And here is our ride up. Thank you. All right. Let's go. Anyone want to be shiny? Hey, Bunnelby, how you guys doing? Okay, so far, so good on this front of... Like, I'm not missing any Pokemon. Okay, I do need to check this way, then we'll come over and check these two. There's a Scraggy there, and then... That's still this area. Hey, Scraggy, no, don't get aggressive. Chill, 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 chill. Such an angry little guy. I don't know. Look at him, he's trying to power up his punch. And hurt me. It's like, bro, just chill. Alright, so we come over here. No, 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 because we can see the green. Dratini obviously would be a fantastic shiny. Unfortunately, it is just a little regular guy. Hey, buddy. And there's Staryu down there, but... Wait, is that the guy who ran from... Oh, there's got to be a continuation of the crest. Doesn't that 100% look like a spot where there's going to be a continuation? Like 100%. Oh! Oh, I'm so lucky I got back up. I'm 100% so lucky I got back up. I did not gauge that well at all. I just threw myself at it and hoped for the best, and I got rather lucky that I did. All right. There's a Pidgey. Bunnelby. Okay. Sun will be setting soon. Oh. Oh, you're an alpha! Aggression. I need to get over there. Gotta get over there. Because I don't know if the monkeys are shiny at a distance. Are you shiny? No, good news, you're not. I'm gonna run now. Why is everything so aggressive, man? I just want some shiny friends that can, like, hang out. But instead, everything's like, ah, man, it'd be a shame if I attacked you. I'm like, yeah, it would be. And then it proceeds to attack me. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Can I have friends that don't attack me? It's like, nope. Get attacked. It's like, okay. That's my existence, I guess. Hey, buddy. Wish you were shiny. That would be a cool shiny to have. Okay, no shinies up here. I think that's everything I can explore besides Wild Zone. Yeah, so all that's left is Wild Zone 10. Alright. Let's find out. Why aren't you shiny? Slowpoke. Alright, so let's talk about Wild Zone 10 really quick. My turns. This bottom floor, I say it every time, is jam-packed with Pokemon that would be awesome shinies. The area in general is full of some pretty cool shinies. Don't get me wrong. Right? You know, Slowpoke. It has a new shiny where it's purple. Awesome. Staryu has a cool shiny because it can technically appear back in there. Carvanha, we already have one of, but we still need Sharpedo. So second Carvanha, we could just evolve. Tynamo, Bellsprout, and up top, Watchog is kind of it's alright. We need one, so it's like cool. And there's also Arbok, which has a golden brownish shiny. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst, right? Please, if I turn around, let there be a shiny. Shiny Slowpoke! Okay, well. You know, honestly, if these two were next to each other in a past game, I'd think one of them was shiny. 100%. Alright, let's run through. Honestly, if I wanted any of these Pokemon to be shiny, it'd be the Slowpoke, the Staryu, or the Dynamo. I doubt either of these guys are shiny. Nope, okay. Yeah, you focus energy, guys. You do your thing. Another Slowpoke, not shiny. Staryu, not shiny. Other Staryu, not shiny. Okay. Well, the bottom has unfortunately struck out. We have Watchog and Arbok left. Obviously no shiny because we would have heard the sound by now. And then not shiny, not shiny. What about these two? Not shiny, not shiny. Okay. Yeah, I remember back at one point I was afraid of these alphas. Now I run past them because I don't care. All right, let's keep this up. All right, unfortunately we see nothing. And unfortunately there is nothing. So we'll exit out of Wild Zone 10. Please don't. Okay, okay, good. All right, so we have Wild Zones 9, 14, and 7 over here to clear out. Let's start on the ground, though. You know, run through, clear stuff out. Trying to think of what areas Pokemon could be on here. Oh, I remember that. That's the Jolteon that was so excited to battle, just ditched its trainer. That was funny. Okay, Ghastly, not shiny. Haunter, not shiny. Ghastly, not shiny. Okay, we're good. I gotta say, Ghastly in this game, its shiny is so much more recognizable. Like, unlike past games where its shiny was like, oh man, is that shiny? I can't quite tell. Ah! Bro. Chill. Alright. I know there's Pokemon up on top of that building because there's the whole Beedrill line. Now, do I need any of them shiny? No, I don't. Unless one's alpha. If it was raining, I'd love to check the, like, over here for Sliggoo and Gumi, but fortunately, not in my real house. Let's keep moving. Alright, here an alpha in there. Probably like an Aeron. Alright. Come on. Shiny Alpha Beedrill would be a welcomed addition. Well, any shiny alpha version would be a welcomed addition because they'd all be upgrades. But I'm not too rushed about it because these guys are rather common Pokemon. Beedrill shows up in quite a few places. None of them are shiny, none of them are alpha, none of them are anything. Okay. Oh wait, that's a Wild Zone. Shoot. Alright. Yeah, no, there's not many areas to check here. A lot of them are up on the roofs. Now, obviously, Wild Zone 14, I would love to check it during the day to get a chance at Helioptile. But yeah. Let's keep... I mean, I guess ultimately, let's just climb up. Right? Yeah, I guess the best thing to do would just be to climb up and explore, because I don't think there's many areas I'm missing. So I don't think there's any Pokemon that spawn in here, is there? Nah. This is usually just full of people. So yeah, another big open space, not really worth anything or filled with anything, except during the day. I guess I can check here. I don't think I've gone over here. Oh, Ghastly, Haunter. I mean, just to get it done, let's go up here and just start on this side and start clearing off the roofs. I mean, the floor is pretty much cleared. There's not much up here. There's this little baby. Boom, we're done. Now, there was a lift over here somewhere. There it is. There's got to be a way up on top of this thing, actually. Let me do... Probably ladder in here, and I just ran right past it. Yep. Well, neither the Ghastly nor the Haunter locked onto me. I'm happy about that. I thought I was about to get hit from a million times trying to climb this ladder. All right. Oh my god, I see it right in front of us. That's as obvious as a shiny as you can get. It's a Cleffa. Oh my god, like as soon as you see it, you pause because its ears stand out so much. All right, I left a little note on my thing to mark the time. Turn back around, buddy. Inner Dream Ball. There we go! We got a shiny Cleffa! Let's go! Oh, that is another new shiny for us. We're at 43 out of 227, and what a good little shiny. I mean, you gotta recognize those here. I gotta say, shiny Cleffa looked pretty good there. Alright, and let's save. But that's a 43rd shiny out of the ZA Pokedex. Let's go. See, that's another, just like Flabebe, another unique one I'm happy about. Oh, let's not piss you off. Let's go the other way, buddy. That's just another shiny that obviously I did not have before. And now we can check it off, right? Nice thing is if we see more oh, there's a ball here. Okay, small candy. But like from now on, if we see other, will I make it? I'm gonna be just short, aren't I? Ah, I knew it. Dude, that's as close as you can get. Damn, I can just take the Holovator here, but I thought I was gonna make it. That's a great shiny, man. That's a great shiny. Love it. Now, obviously, there's not many Pokemon up here. But again, clearing out is key. And yeah. Dude, I'm so pumped about that Clefairy. Or that Cleffa. That's so cool. I liked how it looked. I liked how it looked in this game. This game really made old Pokemon look pretty good. You know, there's not many in this game where I'd look at them and say like, oh man, they really messed up their model. You know, the Pokemon in this game look good. And that's awesome because the franchise needed that. Oh, she has a Ghastly. Oh, that's not hers! I thought she got a new Pokemon. That was not it. Oh, damn, that actually gave me a little bit of a fright because I thought I totally ran up. Oh, it's daytime. Okay, swapping over. I totally ran up expecting like, yeah, I totally was expecting something else. Like, I don't know. It looked like a Pokemon that could be like a part of like her team now. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it, truth be told. All right. So yeah. Okay. The Ghastlies are done. Anything down here? Oh, big stink. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to startle you. All right. I only have, I think, one more building to check, and then we're good. Yeah, I think we have this big area, and that's it. And I think the only way to get up there is with that thing. There gotta be something here worth it if I'm going up this. Dude, 2 new shinies and a dupe. This is why I love just exploring, right? Nobody saw that. Everybody looked away, right? It's now and in. No one's watching. It's fine. I just call out my whole content right there. It's an hour in. No one's watching. Watch. I say that, and then people will just comment and be like, I was an hour in when I saw you fall like an idiot. Like, thanks. See, my thing is, my habit is because I have a second monitor, I will occasionally look away to check something else out. Like if I see a notification, I'll look away, and that's almost every time I fall. Oh, that's a Fletchender. Hey, buddy, don't get mad, don't get mad, don't get mad. Hey, Trubbish. Still kind of sad I haven't gotten a shiny Trubbish. Nice. What are you guys doing? Let's go up this way, I think, first. And then thankfully we just have the wall zones here and we're done and we can move on. We're moving at such a slow pace, but you know what? It's fine. I wanted to just enjoy myself. I did not want a fast-paced, hurry up, panic mode type of thing, right? I wanted calm, I wanted relaxed, I wanted to just chill and vibe. And that's what I'm getting hated in, eh? So I'm quite happy with that. Now, obviously, would I want to like find a million other shinies? Definitely. Would I want to enter every area and find a new shiny? Sure. But I also know to just appreciate what I have. And what I've gotten so far are 2 fairy types, actually. But are 2 awesome Pokemon. Alright, so that's everything. So we're going to check Wild Zone 9 and 7 out. And then we'll check out our Wild Zone 14 last. Alright, so Wild Zone 9 is one with a complicated history for us. We have found a shiny Corbink. The only upgrade there would be a shiny Alpha Corbink. Sableye shiny is very common. There's Kadabra here, which would be awesome after we have the Abra. There's possibly Fletchender, which would be a horrible shiny, unless it's Alpha. There's Mawile. Esper, Meowstic, the Alpha Meowstic, technically. Manectric is also an Alpha. So a lot of options, right? Don't attack me, you'll miss. Yep, told you. None of you are shiny. None of you are shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. I don't want you to be shiny or you to be shiny. And then we go over here, and because we are wrapping back around these 2 Sableye, since it's been a while, these 2 Sableye, I can't talk. These 2 Sableye and the Kadabra, I just tried to combine the 2, have actually reset. So these are not the same Sableye and Kadabra I ran across earlier. Then up here, there's a couple more Carbink and 2 more Kadabra. And also at this distance, I believe the other stuff on the other side have respawned, but we're not going to go over there. All right, none of the Carbink are shiny. You're not shiny, you're not shiny. Okay. Wild Zone 7. Now, Wild Zone 7's tiny. It's literally going to take us a split second to run through it. But there's a lot of Pokemon here shiny that would be big. There's red and orange Floette. There is a potential to get Vanillite into Vanilluxe. Oh, it's foggy. I don't like that. Ghastly at night. Audino, Shuppet at night. Roselia. Pretty much anything but Kakuna and Fletchinder. Well, the Fletchinder's alpha. So anything but Kakuna shiny, unless it's alpha, would be welcomed. It does not look like anything is here shiny, so... yeah. So, like I said, 7's a quick in, out. Boom, bang. Yeah, you're your normal color. Alright, and then Wild Zone 14. Now, if it is foggy, we're not going to have... I just don't know if it was only foggy there. But if it's foggy over here, we're not going to have Helioptile. And it is. So even though I waited during day, Helioptile will not be here. But Onyx, Aeron, Laron, another Drillbur to turn into Exadrill, Emolga. Any guy could pretty much be shiny here. And I would be happy. Now, obviously, if there was an extra I'd want to be shiny, it'd be the alpha one. But none of them are shiny because they still have the red mark on them. So yeah, Wild Zone 14 is just kind of a dud this time. But it was kind of a dud the first 1,000 times I went through it too. Alright, so now we move on to this little slice. Now this slice is going to be slightly annoying. There are so many little nooks and crannies and it's only rain that Umi spawns. It's not also fog, right? Yeah, because that Gumi would have spawned there already. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's run around this little pizza slice and see if we can't find some more shinies. Cute little Molga there would have been awesome shiny. Now, there's obviously two Pokemon I would love if they were shiny. And that would be the Ralts. One of the Ralts is down there. Or both. But I've checked here a dozen times, hoping. Because of how much in this area I looked for Mega Shards. Yeah. Oh, good news. It's an alpha. No, no, no. Chill. Okay, there's not many spawns back here with Pokemon, if I remember correctly. I think most of them are up on the roofs. Let's see, I know there's the Ralts, I know there's the, it's like a Trubbish or something. There they are. Hey guys. But yeah, I don't remember there being a ton of Pokemon in these like back areas. So I don't think we're gonna find many. Just roaming around on the... is there some back here? Alright, so unfortunately... or not unfortunately, that sounds bad. But it is a Spinarak, which is a dupe. I almost forgot how to spell Spinarak. Let's just catch it really quick so I remember. There we go. Just getting a Pokeball, buddy. And there we go. We have a Spinarak. It's Spinarak, not Spin. Rack. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot the name. I was going to make a note. And I totally forgot how to spell it. So, okay. So, it has a very good and a pretty good. I doubt it's better than our already existing Spinarak and Ariados. But we'll compare. A best, 3 pretty goods, a very good. A decent and pretty good. So this one's... technically better than our Ariados, but not really worth upgrading. So another dupe for the board. Nothing really gets added or nothing really improves, but hey, it's another Pokemon. Yeah. That's not too bad. I mean, that's what, our 4th shiny. We've had 2 brand new ones that are super cool. We've had 2 dupes that are just, you know, extra. But not that bad. If we can find 1 dupe, 1 new, 1 dupe, 1 new every time, you know, Flabebe, Pidgey, Cleffa, Spinarak. If we can keep that up, how could I not be thrilled about our situation? We're literally adding new Pokemon. Oh, sorry, little buddy. I was trying to see if you were sparkly. You were not. But like, yeah, like it's like I'm okay with the rate we're going at. Because if we can find more of these guys. Oh. Right, I do have to enter here. And head over here and look, and I think this is the last little cove is here. Yeah, I think we're doing good. Now here's the problem. There are some bug Pokemon back here. Oh, Trubbish, why aren't you gonna be sparkly, man? I wish you were sparkly. That is a Pokemon I so wish was sparkly right now, but it's not. Love you, buddy. Bye, Trubbish. And once again, we dodged the bug forest back here and no shiny. Still amazed by that. All right. So now we got to get rooftops, right? Wild Zone 18 will do last. Let's just fly here. Let's get on top of the roofs and let's start doing our thing, right? That's pretty much all we can do. Hey, my video's done. You guys can't see it. Not this video, but the video I was editing. So time to upload it. All right, we're good. Let's keep moving. All right, let's head up and check the rooftops. See if we can't find another shiny Pokemon. Now, another new Pokemon would be very amazing because we went new, dupe, new, dupe. So if we can find another new shiny Pokemon, that's great. Or Pokemon like this Badoo isn't new, but would be able to evolve into something new. So like that'd be cool. I don't think there's a Pokemon back here, right? No. Okay. There's some Pokemon down there. Hey, buddy. None are shiny because I think we would have heard them by now. Yeah. None of them just look shiny. All right, up here would be the not shiny, but that's right. Oh look, there's the EV that sometimes spawns. Spawn this time, not shiny though. Hey, I regret my life choices. Alpha, it's alpha, it's alpha, alpha. Run, 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 run. Oh, they're both alpha. Good to know. I just jumped down to 2 alphas. That's a dangerous game to play. All right, and the Abra does not look shiny. No, okay. And we already know the EV over there isn't shiny. So let's hop over here and check these buildings. Nothing. See, slow and steady is how we're gonna check all this, and so far we are good. Other EV not shiny. That's like Wild Zone 18 area we can check a little bit later. Oh, I barely made that. Ooh, I thought I was gonna fail it. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. There's nothing down there. Olga here isn't shiny. Okay, let's talk about it. You see what I see. Why couldn't it have been shiny? Just change your color from your bluish purple to pink. That's all we needed. It's cool to see an alpha. But yeah. Is there any other areas I need to check? Checked all this. Ah, yes, over here. I'll just fast travel to Lysandre Cafe. Dude, I know it's not the pink. I know it's not the shiny. But boy, oh boy, was I hoping it was. Like that it was going to somehow change color in front of my eyes. That is a shiny alpha I would freak out about. Now, I'm not the biggest Dragonite fan, but Dragonite's Mega is alright as well. But to have access to shiny Dratini or Dragonair would be awesome. Now, here's an area up here that if there's a shiny, I'd be surprised. I do not travel up to this area that often. No, you don't need to be aggressive, dude. There we go, Bijo. Good job. Well, like, even if we don't get another shiny for the rest of the video, 2 new shinies is a pretty good find. Obviously not shiny. I think we've checked everything, right? Oh no, there's the building over there. Can I fly from here over there? Well, I don't think so. Maybe? Nope, I just missed. Okay. I tried. How in the world do I get up here? Is the question. That's not it. Oh, here we go. Hollow elevator over here is how we get up here. Boom! Alright. Yeah, this area I am not too familiar with. Like, if I'm honest, there's a lot of areas I traversed. This area is not one. But there's, like, not much reason to come over here. Pat Rat, the Fletchlings, like, there's... Oh, I accidentally fell off. I'm an idiot. Back to the hollow elevator. But yeah, there's not much here, right? Like, is there any Pokemon really worth traveling over here for? Not really. Everything you can find here, you can find elsewhere. You know, it's just like this area is very much unuseful. And it's not like you can get anywhere. Like, you cross this bridge, you get over here, but then that's it. You're just kind of done. And that should be everything. So Wild Zone 18 and the areas up above it, which you need to get across Wild Zone 18 to go check those areas, is the last place. So let's do it. Man, how cool would it have been if that Salamancer's green. Or one of the Bagons green. I mean, I already have a shiny Bagon, so not like, you know, in the world, but yeah. So Wild Zone 18, technically we have a shiny Swablu, another one would have been Altaria, but now at night we have access to Noibat and Noivern. And I wouldn't mind a shiny Noibat. I love it shiny. Very beautiful green. Very beautiful green. Can I go back down to being crouched? Thank you. Okay, you're blue. You're blue. You're blue. Right? Yeah, all of them are. Hold on, I'm gonna run in. Hey guys! And I'll run by the Lopunny because it's not shiny, right? Nope. I see your normal fluff. Goodbye, Lopunny. Alright, and up we go. Man, I hear something mad at me. Probably the Salamence. Oh! That's an Alpha Noivern. Or Noibat. Sorry. Alright, Fennekin is not shiny, but to get across and to explore these areas, I do need to run across, and unfortunately, I'll do my best not to scare her. Yeah, we got across. Alright. Not much over here. I think there is a Pokemon that spawns over here. Or I was completely wrong. Thought there was a Pokemon. Huh. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. I don't enter from here a lot, but we'll cut back through because I forgot to check those buildings back over there. Hey guys, how you doing? Up, 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 up. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm red. Ooh, I'm hurt. I laugh, but I'm in pain. And then I think over here is... Yeah, okay, I did check. Never mind. Oh, there's a Mawile. It's not shiny, though. Because the back part of its head turns a little bit more brown. Hey. Alright, so that eliminates this square. Now, unfortunately, this one is being completely swallowed. But we can go to Wild Zone 13 and check that out at night. Because this gives us access to Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, Phantom, and Trevenant during the night. Any shiny would be welcomed here. Oh, Alpha Pinsir shiny would have been cool. But we miss out on a Shalfa there, so no worries. Dude, there's not much to check out here. Let's go check out Wild Zone 3 while we're here as well. Wild Zone 3 is kind of eh. You know, we got the Alpha Skidoo, shiny Alpha Skidoo before. I think all my luck was wasted. I have not tried the stair thing. I do want to try the stair thing, but I think I might save that for stream. Things here shiny we need, the Pancham, Pikachu. But obviously we can see here, none of them are shiny. The Esper, we could always use another one. Where are you, Esper? There's one. Yeah, you're not pink. Ow. You're not pink. I do need a Litleo shiny. But there's this one here, and if I ever try this stair, like the stair method, like that's just it. I've never done the stair method, and I've got an Esper and an Alpha Skidoo. Like, I've run up and down to, like, reset for alphas back in the day, but that's it. I have, like, boom, there's an alpha right there. I have not actually used that to shiny hunt. All the shinies here I've gotten have been just raw luck. The shiny Esper and the shiny Alpha Skidoo were just not full odds. They were both caught, I think, after we got the shiny charm. But you know, they're not. You know, let's explore what we can, and then I might hit Wild Zone 4. You know, but like at the end of the day, right? We are in a pretty good position. We're finding shinies. And this thing has this area in front of it. There's the gold dango I gave the guy. I do know you don't have to give it to him, but I was just gonna get rid of it anyways because I don't like nicknames, right? So I was never gonna keep that Pokemon, so I might as well let him have it. Not to mention how many gold dango coins. I mean gold dango coins. Oh my god. Give me gold coins. I have 246, so not a lot, right? But I'm gonna be hunting for alpha versions anyways, so like I'll need. You know, I would have needed another 999 to evolve my alpha one. Anyways. Oh, it's raining. Oh, no, I shouldn't. But a part of me wants to. It's raining. Alright, so that eliminates this area. Oh, a part of me wants to try to go and look at the Slagoos and try to reset for Slagoo. I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's wise. But I want to so bad. There's a shiny Slagoo. Or a shiny Goodra would make my day. Or, well, technically it would be a Goomy or a Slagoo. But you know what I mean, right? It would be a great Pokemon to find, but you know, at the end of the day, it'd probably become a Goodra if it has good enough stats. And then up there is just a Pidgeotto, and it's definitely not shiny because we saw its head. Okay, are any of the monkeys across the way shiny? Does not look like it. They all look pretty normal. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gotta get on top of this building. Obviously, like, this area, I don't think there's any Pokemon up in here. So, yeah. I mean, a lot of this area is just kinda... The Pokemon are in that area over there, so we're gonna have to wait for night to pass. And let's climb up. Oh, well, actually, no, there's a few Pokemon inside this little thing we can check. Esper's not. That Esper's not. And yeah. Oh, I kind of wish it was still raining. I would totally try to shiny hunt. Goomy. Slagoo. Oh! That reminds me, one of these times when I was running around looking for the alpha Pokemon, it started to rain, and I came across an alpha Slagoo. And it was so cool. I mean, obviously it wasn't shiny or anything, but it was still such a cool mon to see, you know? Because when you see just a wild alpha Slagoo, you're like, oh, that thing's cool. Speaking of cool Pokemon, like, that's cool. Like, imagine this was shiny here. That would be awesome. Unfortunately, it isn't. We can just run right back over here. Oh, wait, I thought there was a ladder here. Uh-oh. Let's run through 4 really quick. We saw over there wasn't any other shinies, you know. So let's just run through 4. Now, while Zone 4 has the Pokemon shiny I'd want the most out of here, Honedge and Spoopa. Spoopa's during the day, though. A shiny Honedge would be an amazing... Oh, there's an Alpha Honedge. Dude, you just have to be shiny, bro. I obviously wouldn't use this in the game, but I love Aegislash. Aegislash is such a cool mon, but not in this game. Its ability actively hurts it. Yeah, no shinies in here. which is cool. And yeah, so obviously I can just run around the other parts. I do need to go and explore this area, so let's get ready to explore the ground, and then we'll go up and explore the actual, like, upper part. Let's do it. Oh, it's a portal sound. I was hearing something in my headphone. I was just like, what am I hearing? And there we go. It switches to day. Yeah, no, I 100% heard something. I was like, what is that humming I hear? Well, it's obviously, you know, it's obviously the portal. It's hyperspace. All right. Let's wrap around here. Oh, imagine if that was shiny. And I had two. If I had a shiny Alpha Go-Go, oh man, I would be complaining left and right about me being able to ride it. All right. So, oh, I need to check ground floor first. So obviously we had a crazy shiny experience where we got the Alpha Shiny Skidoo, a shiny Pidgey, a shiny Fletchling, all within this little area. So because of that, I'm not expecting me to have any shinies in this area. We literally just caught everything in this area that existed. So yeah, if there was a shiny in this area, I'd be surprised because it would have just had to have spawned. Right? Like it would have just spawned it. Oh wait, the Pokemon I'm thinking about only spawns at night. Oh, it's the Scraggy and the Scrafty. That's the Pokemon I was thinking about. They usually spawn here, but that's only at night, and that thing blocked it. Yeah, see, they would have been in there. Shoot. Well, at least there's a Trubbish here. Hi, buddy. I thought that was a random Swablu for a second. I was just like, wait, Swablu can just randomly spawn here? Nope. Nope. Just a person with a Swablu. Alright, let's get up. Let's do this. I'll go that way in a sec. Let's clear stuff up here. Now, if I do scare a Fletchling, I'll be honest. If a shiny Fletchling shows up and I accidentally scare it off, I'm not going to save for it. Like, obviously, if it's an alpha one, it'll get aggressive towards me. But if I see a shiny Fletchling and I scare it off, I'm not going to save for it. If I miss it, I just miss it, right? I'm not going to be that concerned about a Pokemon we already have so many of, and it's such a common shiny. Now, a part of me does want to kind of keep one as like a marker. Because in this game, obviously, if you get past 10, a Pokemon will disappear. Oh, you suck. I totally would have made that, Pidgeotto. You knocked me off. I blame you. Well, that happened. But, back to my point. I truly... I don't think there's a ladder over here to get on top of that area. Let's do that really quick. And then I think that jump is the only way to get up there. I'll see. I'll figure it out. But like, I think having I hate to call him a throwaway Pokemon. Oh, that's a Riolu. That would be a cool shiny. Hello, Spritzy. Oh, I thought you were over on the other side. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Don't get angry, don't get angry. Well, either of these Badoos are shiny. Hey Esper, how you doing? Oh wait, the dude didn't get angry. Huh. Color me surprised. Unfortunately, I do think this jump is the only way to get up here. I don't think there's a ladder system or the hollow elevator. I've been up here before. I just don't remember. I think I have to make that jump. No, there's webbing there. So I need to cross the webbing. Oh yeah, I didn't even check here because this area... That's right. It's because it was turning day and I didn't check this area. So... Or the rooftop. So obviously I've been up here very recently. Any shiny would be brand new. Any shiny here would just be brand new, like fresh. Right? And so, not expecting anything here. Man, Riolo, you should be shiny. Alright. Yeah, nothing here. Alright. I don't think I checked that part of the area, so let's get back across this bridge. But yeah, all of this we've checked. I'll be very surprised when I do the stair thing for the first time if a bunch of these guys up here don't proc to shiny. So I'm not going to be too worried about it. A Molga shiny would be cool. Oh, that was glitchy for a second. All right, that is this segment completely done. So next up, we got this segment minus Wild Zone 4. So let's get to it. So unfortunately, our trend of new old or new repeat has been broken. Because obviously with the introduction of Spinnerack, that breaks it. Wait, no, does it? No, it doesn't. No, Flabebe, Pidgey, Cleffa, Spinnerack. No, we're still good. We're still good. How in the world do I get up here? Oh, I have to jump from this building. That's right. Oh, no, I remember this building. No, I don't want to do it. You can't make me. Okay, let's do it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just kind of annoying. I wish after you did it, they'd replace it with a hollow elevator or something. This game really, I feel like, how good and how, you know, stuff. I think it's 1 or 2 more DLCs away from being perfect. Updates to the city. Oh, hey, Jardini. Would have been a great update. Another update where the tower was like rebuilt or something, or an update where like some of the hello elevators got replaced, things were cleaned up or something. You know, there's a lot of cool potential. I feel like it's just kind of left out without another DLC. I mean, I'm sure they are super ready for Gen 10, right? But one more DLC for this game, and I think we would have had enough content to hold us over. Eevee, but not shiny. I wish so bad. Hey guys. And Denny just sleeping, a Pavilion. What's there something aggressive in here? Oh, that's it, Fletchender. Oh, that's an Amber. Obviously it wasn't shiny because it didn't make noise, but... Oh, Flabebe, that's what I heard. Okay. Alright, so that's this area done. And that was also these two buildings done, so let's fly over here and check out these other ones. So, this is an area I mentioned... Oh, I should have gone over to the other building. Oh, well. This is the area I talked about how Pat Rat will sometimes run from you, and some of them will stare you dead in your stupid face and not be scared. So when I was hunting Alpha Flabebe, a pan poor. All right, I'd come up here. By the way, this little Dratini over here, Alpha, Dragonair Alpha, like 30 or 40 times, it feels like. It wasn't that many, but it was like 3 or 4 times I saw a shiny Alpha. I saw, not shiny, an Alpha Dratini Dragonair. This guy. You come up to his dumb face, and he just, hey buddy. He will just stare dead at you. Laugh at your face, he don't care. Could you imagine if this guy was Alpha now? After resetting for like 2 hours? Yeah. Keep making noise. Yeah, that one and then another one I'll show you later. 2 hours. Resetting. Guess what I got from it? Depression. That's it. No alpha. Although I finally found where you get the alphas. With all the colors, so yeah. Hey buddy. Up here. The nice thing is we can hit pretty much all of this area. Not shiny. And we're back. So yeah. Obviously we've gone over there before. But yeah. Yeah, that Dratini, man, the number of times I've reset, oh, wait. Like, oh yeah, and then there's over here where you can technically get Absol, I think. I just don't know how you traverse that part of the building very well. There's like supposedly items all over the place. That Absol, by the way, alpha like 90% of the time. I think that Absol was taking this guy's ability to be alpha. But yeah. Alright, so with this area done, we move on to this one. Let's fly to Wild Zone 20 and just go check everything. Right? Not Wild Zone 20 itself, we're saving that for last. But we'll keep running through. So there is birds that can be shiny over here. There can be right here, Badoo. Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. So there's not many Pokemon on the ground level, age rubbish, of this area. There are a couple. Like down here, there's the monkeys in the trees. Oh, is he sleeping? Yeah, he is. Look at that little Spinarak sleeping. There's obviously where we got our first shiny Kakuna right there. There's a Trubbish here, which I constantly hope Shiny Trubbish. Is it finally time? Nope. Hey, buddy. Hey, other Trubbish. Hate you, Garbodor. Hate you with a passion. Alright, let's fly here and check out I mean, I should be going up and checking just each building in general and going area by area, high and low. So I feel like I am burning a lot of extra time going this method I'm currently doing. So yeah, but any of the monkeys want to be shiny? Nope, 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 okay. It is what it is. I don't think there's many more spots Pokemon can spawn that aren't just, look, Fletchling. You know? There's Patrat. Then I think there's one more. The Garbodor's over here. Oh, look at all of them sleeping. But not shiny. Then I think that's it. And then I think to get to that middle sector, you need to actually climb. So, okay, so let's start back over here and let's start clearing these buildings, right? We just go through, clear, 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 get them done. Because we've checked like all the bottom of this area. Hey, Badoo. Right, up we go. Because there are some cool Pokemon up here. I'm not gonna lie. There's obviously the Ekans. That could be shiny or an alpha right here. There's obviously that Pidgeot over there. Over here is where you find the orange, blue, or yellow alpha Flabebe. It can also be shiny. It's not right now, but it could be. Dratini here. An alpha Hawlucha. It's not always alpha, but it is cool. I'm not gonna make it. Nope. I tried though. Okay. Up we go. So yeah, if I can just clear out this lower area, I'd be big chill. Then obviously right up here is the red and white alpha Flabebe. So that's where you get all the colored alpha Flabebes. Then up here, if you get lucky, there's a bunch of Floette and Flabebe of various colors, any color. Alright, Badoo, not shiny, not shiny. Unfortunately, I just fell off, didn't I? Back around I go. Gotta cross back over, because once you fall down that path, there's no getting back up. Okay. Yeah. Alright. And one of them suddenly shiny up here because of my luck. Nope. Okay. Then over here, Spinarak, Fletchlings. Nothing too exciting. I forgot there's an up here. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a Larvitar right there. Just a person with their kid, I guess. Ow. Yo, can it turn night already? Thank you. This little guy is kicking my butt over here. It's like I need some help. All right. Come on, buddy. Show me what you got. You're not shiny. Disappointment. Alright, so... Oh, I've crossed over and done another part. Oh, that's not good. I'm supposed to be doing this slice, not this slice. Well, at least I've eliminated this bottom part. So I have to remember that. Where was I? I truly don't remember. That's not good. I flew over, that's right. I checked this building and this building, and then I flew over. Yeah. All right. Let's get up on the roof and start exploring some more. So up here will be Pidgey, I think Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot. Pidgeot's always guaranteed alpha, I think. So yeah, the whole family's up there, so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Ghastlies now. Speaking of a shiny I'm amazed I haven't got because of just how common it is Ghastly. Oh man, I was really hoping one of these guys would be shiny. Alright, so that's all of this. Yeah, I've checked all of this, okay. Alright. And we go this way. Nope, this is not the right way. But it's fine. We can wrap in here and... Yep. Let's go check on these guys again since it's changed. All sleeping, none shiny, we're good. Yeah, I'll come back check on you guys in a minute, okay? You know, when I swap between this game and Scarlet and Violet, sometimes I have the instinct to press A to pick up items, and I know I don't have to, but it's such a bad habit when I play Scarlet and Violet that I carry over in this game every once in a while. It's only when I do it completely subconsciously. Like, I will not be thinking about it, I'll just end up doing it. Is there anything over here? Oh. Some Flabebe. Okay. That's just a parkour thing. I don't think I see any Pokemon down there, though. Over there, where that Hawlucha is, where I got my shiny Alpha Hawlucha, which was still such a crazy moment. Oh, Ghastly. A Bunnelby. Hold on, there is stuff down here. Let me come down here and double check. I don't want to, like, say I didn't check everything. Okay, yeah. Back up we go. You know, just to be safe, I want to make sure every... Ah! No, Ghastly, chill, bro. I want to make sure every stone is turned. I want to make sure. And now that Hawlucha's a Pidgey. Hey, Badoo. Not trying to scare you, buddy. Alright, so let's check up here. Obviously, none of these guys are shiny. Hey, buddies. And I'll exit after pissing them off. Alright. Then we go this way. Alright. And up we go. I don't think there is anything. Oh, there's some Badoo and some... Okay, there were some Pokemon up here. Alright, so... So there's still Wild Zone 15. Let's go check that. We'll check Wild Zone 19 and then we'll wrap around that outside part and get that done. So far, so good. Wild Zone 15, I don't think I need to talk about it because it's kind of obvious what's in here. Yeah, I'd be amazed if there was anything shiny or anything. I hunted for alpha so long in this area. I'm okay with just being done and moving on as quick as possible. It can seem like a cop-out, but boy, am I just ready to move on from that area. I'm still not mentally prepared. Alright, so we'll check Wild Zone 19. Anything in here could be shiny and I'd be happy. Besides, Kangaskhan. Unless I was an alpha. Oh, none of them are shiny. I'm just glad that their ears change a different color. Could you imagine if their difference was like the body color slightly changing? That would be a freaking nightmare to tell. Like if it had the old Slowpoke shiny. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Screw you, big guy. Alright, we keep moving. Like, dude, it would be so impossible to tell if it was just a slight change. Now, obviously, this path is rather notorious. There's the birds up here who are commonly shiny. There's a bunch of birds down here that get spooked by the sudden movement of anything. There's a pat rat, and I think Trubbish, and another pat rat, yep. See, that pat rat don't care. That first pat rat ran. And then I need to go over here to the ladder. Not quite done with this place yet. And up we go. We'll check these last parts. Now, up here, there are some Pokemon. There's like some cool Pokemon that could appear up here shiny. Like, but it's just, do we get lucky? Not here. Not this guy. But this way. Because there's a monkey. One of the elemental monkeys spawn. There it is. Not shiny. There's an Absol. Hey, buddy. Another monkey. Hello, can I get up before the Absol eats me? I think a Flabebe, or is it a Floette? It's a Flabebe and a Floette. And another monkey. I didn't know multiple of them spawn. I mean, I know those two. I didn't know multiple spawn here. Wait, I don't think I checked that. Oh no, that's the Garbodor. I make that mistake so often. Alright, and that is that entire area done. Alright, so the nice thing is this area we've checked all of this bottom area. So we're pretty much in the clear to just run the gambit on the rest of this. Now up here there is another monkey, another elemental monkey. Not shiny. Okay. I checked over there. What area did I not check? There was some place with a ladder that I didn't climb up. Here. Yeah. So another monkey, not shiny. Run over here. Nothing up there, because that's the story stuff. But there's a lot of stuff to wrap around this little corner that I should check. Oh, hey buddy, you're not who I was looking for. Sometimes I know Pokemon can spawn down here. Okay, turning daytime. Alright. Okay, I'm stuck. Hello? Help? Send help? Okay, can't get on top of that building, that I know. Let's climb up this one. I've lost all sense of organization because I'm running around in circles. I was just here. Okay, I do know where I'm at then. Okay, good, good, good. So yeah, we've been through all through here and all this stuff, so yeah. Alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Hey, Bat Rat. Hey, other Bat Rat. Oh, both of those run from you? Interesting. Oh, yeah, I 100% know where I'm at. Alright. Hey, Pavilion. If I remember correctly, there's something cool down here, if I remember correctly. Right? Or did I just jump over here for no reason? I jumped over here for no reason. A Weedle. 2 Weedles. That's why I jumped over here. Depression is why I jumped over here. Alright. Monkey there. Oh my god, the camera up scared me. I was like, I didn't know camera up could spawn here. It cannot. That's trainer. I always hate when the Pokemon spawn first and then the trainer. But like, you like double take yourself into confusion because you're just like, what? I didn't know that spawned here. And you're like, no, it doesn't. You're just an idiot. It's like, okay, fair enough. You're right. I'm an idiot. Alright. So we need to... I think we've checked all these little back areas. So I think we're good. Yeah, if there is ever a shiny fletchling in that group, it can just despawn. I am not risking it. That's just like they all scatter way too quick. Hit it, didn't Alright. So there's some cool stuff around here, I think. Or is it just stones? Oh no, this is where you did the one of the rogue mega evolution battles. Yeah, I'm remembering now. I'm remembering. It's kicking in. It's kicking in. There's a Pidgey. There's a Badoo, but it has green. Monkey, not shiny. There's no Pokemon on the castle thing that I know about. Alright, so... I think I've checked everything but over on top of this building. Yeah, I think I have. So this slice is done outside of Wild Zone 6 and Wild Zone 11, which we'll do right now. Now, obviously, Wild Zone 6, yeah, a few Pokemon we don't need. Another Houndour would be fine. The Houndoom would be preferable if I had to make a choice. Meditite, another one would be okay for Medicham. Magikarp would be kind of overkill. The Veneeri and the Binacle would be awesome. None of you, none of you. Oh yeah, there's also the Flappy, which would suck a little bit. Because we really don't need the Flappy. Oh, there's an alpha one, too. There's also Swablu that spawn up here. I'm gonna get shocked a ton. Shiny Swablu would be awesome, but there are none. No, you don't need a charge. You don't need to do anything. Calm down. Uh-oh. Oh, Thunderbolt me. Neither the Metatites are shiny. The Houndoom ain't shiny. The Houndour ain't shiny. And the last gasp is this Pikachu shiny. Now, if this Alpha Pikachu is shiny, we are immediately getting rid of our Ampharos and bringing in Raichu. Not shiny. So. And we exit, and we're good. Alright, so the next area we'll hit is Wild Zone 11, and then all we have left is this last little area. Which I don't check that frequently, but I have run by looking for stuff. So it would not surprise me if there was a hidden shiny somewhere. So in this area, right? We don't need Gyarados, we see him there. Stunfisk is one we wouldn't need unless it's Alpha. But NK, Frou-Frou, Clauncher, Clawitzer, Slowpoke, Slowbro, any of those could be shiny. And I'd be happy. I don't notice anything shiny. Everyone's image in the right looks normal. None of the Claunchers have their, you know, changed like... Because they changed like, what? I think it's like red and blue. Check. Technically, there's another chance the Baneri's be shiny right here. Nope. Slowpoke, Slowbro, shiny? Nope. Okay. Frou-Frou shinies? Nope. 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 Big. Nope. Big depression everywhere. Alright, and that's Wild Zone 11 done. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, so we have this last little bit, including Wild Zone 17, and then we'll go to Wild Zone 20. So let's just burn through this, right? I did explore this a little bit ago, but not too much, and I've run around Wild Zone 17 quite a bit. Obviously, we've gotten a lot of shiny bird from right here. Not exactly the most exciting thing. So, where's a ladder? I knew there was a ladder, right? No, the ladder thing is for this one. It's this one needs the hollow elevator that's right here at the front. Obviously, I haven't been here much because I'm running around like an idiot. All right. What's up here? Nothing. All right, let's run over here. Nothing. Some Trubbish over here. And then there's a ladder, I think. Here we go. And up we'll climb. Just to double check this spot. That Bunnelby looks normal. Okay, nothing looks out of place, so. Alright. Up here, there's nothing, so we're good there. Wild Zone 17 is the last we'll clear. Let's clear up here. There. This is the other spot I was cycling for Lebebe. Nope, that's just a Pidgey. Come up over here. Nothing really. Let's climb up here. The Chatini over there looks normal. Nothing in here. Fletching, Chatini. Alright. Obviously there's nothing up here. So let's run through this like bottom part. There are Pokemon that can spawn here. Not seeing any. Is there anything that spawns up there? I don't know. Might as well go check. So outside of Wild Zone 17, I think only like Magikarp spawn in the water down there. Oh yeah, I forgot about this place. The Bebe and Floette can spawn here. But I think it's mostly the white ones. I don't think I've ever seen any other color here. That sounds bad out of context if we're not talking about the color of the Pokemon. Huh. Eep. That's not good. I just realized what I said. I was like, uh-oh. It's true, but none of the other color flowers spawn there. So yeah. Nothing up here but a fletchling. Alright. So then we have to check the interior parts. Which we sort of did check. Alright. Let me see. Gotta go in here. There are... no shiny. That sucks. And teleport to the top. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we hit all of our luck rather early on. Hey, did any. I don't think there's anything else down that way. I'm not gonna wrap around. Because, yeah, it's a Badoo, and yeah, then I have to fully wrap around again. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, and let's head back around. Oh, hello. Yep, there we go. Alright. Hello? My guy jumped, but couldn't grab the ledge? Excuse me? Is my guy okay? I think my guy is having a breakdown or something. Hey, Dedenne. Fly away from the Talon Flame so it doesn't hurt you. Hey, Cloppa. Alright, and then over here, there's nothing. Alright. Oh, hey, I didn't realize you were still chasing me, buddy. Right. So then we just have these two buildings over here. So one more parkour test. And I think everything will be checked. We'll go to Wild Zone 20, do a loop around that, and then wrap up the episode. But you know what? This episode wasn't that bad. We got 4 shinies. 2 were dupes. And not exciting dupes, right? They're very common. Spinnerack. Oh, hey, Halucha, didn't mean to run into you, buddy. But, like, at the end of the day, we also got a Cleffa. There's some Pokemon down there I need to go check. I'm not hearing any shinies, so we keep moving. Back up we go. But, like, yeah, like, if I'm honest, we got 2 new shinies. And 2, technically, new fairy Pokemon, which is awesome. Yeah, that Halucha wants me, I can just tell. Bunch of Pat Rats here, I think, are all that there is. So if there's going to be a shiny, it's going to be a Pat Rat. Nope. And that is the entire area, which means we are officially here at Wild Zone 20. Let me drop a save really quick. Now, is there going to be a shiny in our final spot? We'll give one good loop. And who knows, maybe. Hey, Chikorita. Neither of those guys in the center are. But yeah, you know what? It was a good adventure. Like I said, we got 2 new shinies. Flabebe and Cleppa, so 2 fairy types. And then we got a Pidgey and a Spinarak. Which are like, you know. It's not the most exciting thing ever, but it could be worse. Oh, I guess I should also run through the, we're checking here. I guess I should also check the... Ooh, Alpha Chikorita. Oh, I didn't realize there was only going to be 2. Oh, I caught it! That's pure luck. That's pure luck. That was only a 2-bar. I probably should not... Ooh, you're an Alpha 2. Okay, I gotta be careful. Just gonna compare this Chikorita. So, 3 best and a fantastic versus 3 best, 2 very goods, and a pretty good. Now, this Chikorita's an upgrade, so... Even though it loses 1 fantastic, it's just better overall, so yeah. Oh, you can come back. You're kind of... Okay, so you're definitely not shiny. You're not shiny. Alright. So there is one last place I should check. Let's go to Lysander Cafe. Right? I just checked the sewers. I don't remember checking Lysander Cafe. No, wait. I think I did. But let's just check it anyways. Because Lysander Cafe is quite interesting. I don't run through it that often, and I should. Because there are a lot of Pokemon down here to run into. Ekans, Arbok, Houndoom, Houndour. Why did I say them reversed? Electrike, Manetrike, Beldum, Matang, Honedge, Doublade, Noibat, and Noivern. So let's run through and see if we can't see anything. So we'll do that last. So over here is the Houndoom. Not shiny. I think that's all there is over here. This will take us to the Honedge and the Doublade. Houndour and Houndoom right there. Okay, I'm trying to get them de-aggroed. Okay. So Beldum and Matang. Okay. Then over this way, I think it's... Okay, Electrike and Manetrike. Okay. And then I guess we can just fly back to this entrance. And we can just use this thing and we'll see Honedge and Doublade. Doublade, Honedge, Honedge. Okay. None shining, so we can just fly back to the entrance and exit, guys. But I think we had a pretty good trip. Got some awesome shinies. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time... Hold on, let me exit. Tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.